Hello y'all, welcome to part 4 of my Yugoslavia Let's Play in the Crusader Kings 2 mod, New Era, Old World. So last when we left off, Romania had been absorbed into our realm and into Bulgaria, our kingdom tier vassal. So Romania, the kingdom of Romania in this game is dead. So we also now have to pick a childhood focus for one of Edmund II's daughters. Edmund II is the guy we're playing as, he's our character basically. So let's pick etiquette for Branimura here. And then for this other daughter, who's a little bit older than the first one, let's get her a diplomatic education. Next thing we're going to do, are we done with getting education focus? No, we're not. Okay, so his son of Edmund II needs his own education. Let's give him intrigue. Edmund II has a lot of kids, if you haven't noticed. He has tons. I mean, he has 4 wives, so it's not surprising. He's also 40 years old, so he's getting up there slowly but surely. What we're going to do now is declare war on Venice because we have a claim for it, and they're fighting. Actually, they're fighting a peasant revolt, so actually may wait a while to do that. We're going to unpause now, and a defensive pact has been formed against us by the Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller of the Catholic variety. Oh well. Apostate has been found. Who's this? Bring out the branding iron. We gotta declare war on someone. Who can we fight though? What about Hellas down here? These guys. Who's this guy? Maybe we could expand south. Let's extort tribute from the king of Hellas. Greece, basically. Well, part of Greece. He controls a good portion of Greece. So let's call up all the army of Yugoslavia. Oh, that's the navy. I didn't mean to get all the navy together. Pull up all of our land-based forces and all of our tributaries. Hopefully that should intimidate the king of Hellas into becoming our tributary, which will provide us with money. And if you're not aware, our realm is currently dealing with an issue involving religious conflict, because you see, we have Jugoslavism as our faith, and it's a syncretic religion, but not everyone in Yugoslavia follows it, so we need to keep the Yugoslavist religion around. So here we have hectic realm, and things like that. So we have a higher national revolt risk. We also get less taxes, which is bad for our economy, but that's why we have so many tributaries to make up for the money lost. What's the deal here? Austria's coming to help us. They're on their way. What's the deal here? Somebody who's our vassal wants to marry our daughter, Edmund II's daughter. I mean, is he winning the revolt even? I mean, might as well hedge our bets and say, yeah, sure. So he's going to marry that daughter of Edmund II. Betroth her. Betroth? I think that's the word. And the king of Bulgaria has died. He has been succeeded by his 31-year-old son. The old king of Bulgaria was 58, and he died of complications relating to gout. He was a pretty good king. He managed to take over, what is this, Montania over here? I think so. Yeah, Montania. But anyway, we've got to get a new council. Put the king of Bulgaria in a role, maybe? Yeah, we're going to make him... Well, no, we're going to make the king of Bosnia our chancellor. I think the king of Bulgaria was our chancellor, but now that he's dead, we need a new one. And that's why we have the king of Bosnia-Herzegovina doing that for us. He's going to fabricate a claim in Verona, because we want to expand more into the Italian peninsula. Minor titles grantable. Designated regent. King of Croatia, court jester. King of Bulgaria. He's going to hate that. Court calligrapher. The king of Slovenia. And hopefully we're back on the topic of our war with Hellas. I hope we're able to intimidate them into giving up, but I don't think they'll just do it. They're being attacked, I think, by someone on an island, but... Who even is that? Oh, that's the king of our vassal in Thrace. So we have about 10,000 soldiers. Well, we soon will have 10,000 soldiers. We should be able to outnumber the Greek troops either way, so let's go south now. A market has been built in our trade post in Kargrad over here. Let's put up now more stuff relating to trade posts. Let's build a small rudimentary trade offices in Kargrad for money. We have some armies here. Going south. We're sieging down something. What's this about? Bosnia-Herzegovina wants to marry a courtier of ours. Sure. That is done. Crumbling masterwork. Hagia Sophia is falling apart. repairs will be started at once. We will lose 50 gold for this, but we will also preserve the Hagia Sophia. So it would be beneficial for us to do that. Because Karagrad is a holy site for the Yugoslavist faith. Let's break up our troops. Actually, let's just march on their capital. Get this over with. Maybe take some of the king's family hostage. The marshal wants us to adopt his ideas. Sure, we'll lose some gold for that, but it might be worth it. Let's take out this Athens. Okay, this siege is not going as planned. Let's just split up the troops. We're about to lose like half of our army in that siege, which would have not been good at all. We just want you to accept the fact you're going to be a tributary, Hellas. Originally, when we started, Hellas was our tributary, but they broke away from us due to a war. And what happened here? The king of Slovenia has died. He was one of our, I think it was one of our people in the council. He died of an infected wound, and now his 2-year-old son is king. And he has some land in Romania for some silly reason, thanks to what I did with the borders. Boris of Yugoslavia needs to get married. Let's get him married to, I don't know. Let me find someone appropriate. Or at least get him a, okay, she should do. She seems to have good traits. Alright, there we go. One thing we do need to think about doing is conquering more land to give out to our sons. So we had a illegitimate son. He died ages ago. We also have the heir of Edmund II. Well, expected to be the heir anyway. We gave him some territory in Craiova, and he received that. Oh, we're finding the Greeks in Athens. Greeks lost. The Siege of Thebes is over. We won there. We're about to beat the army of Hellas. We had some guy get taken captive. Oh, great. We'll do something with him. Let's ransom him off, because money is money. Need all the money we can get. Prisoners. Oh, we can't. He's too broke to be... He can't pay for the ransom. Nobody can. We're still sieging down the capital of Hellas. It's about to be taken. Only one place. Oh, no. We got it all. We got it all. The reason why I say that is that one of the cities in Athens is controlled by another polity known as the Cypriot League, which is based around the Aegean Sea, but it's not really relevant to our conflict with Hellas. So let's go beat this little army and fight on until we siege down these places and convince the ruler of Hellas to give in and just let us have his money. Edmund II's wife is pregnant, well, one of them anyway. What now? Unlanded son? Yeah, I know, I gotta do something about that. Okay, choose focus for one of Edmund II's daughters, Thrift, because I don't think I've done that before. Or I may already have, I'm forgetting. Edmund II has too many kids to keep track of. Thebes has fallen. Let's move more into the Peloponnese and take some of the territory down here. Well, siege it down anyway to convince Hellas to just surrender. Why don't you just give up? That's all you have to do. We're at 50% now. Hellas has lost the majority of their territory, their holdings. We have sieged the majority of it down. Our uncle, Edmund II's uncle, wants to marry his cousin. Who's this now? His son wants to marry our daughter. I mean, whatever. It's got to keep the dynasty strong, I guess. So that's going to be arranged. One child lacks an education focus. What can we do with that? Martial education. Alright. Hellas, just give up. Why are you fighting? Why are you so stubborn? The son has been born to Edmund II. Let's build more stuff at the trade post. Build trade offices, because it will bring us more income. And in Belgrade, let's build a trade post there as well. And a fort. And a hospital, because we have money for days, really. Alright, well, this is going well. Pretty slow due to the fact that Hellas will not just give up. We could be using this army elsewhere, but due to the fact they're not going to give up, it's not ending. What happened? A Bosnian revolt has started. Who's this between? I think they have 2 revolts going on in Bosnia-Herzegovina. They have Bosnian Revolt 1, which is led by this 14-year-old we betrothed our daughter to earlier, and another Bosnian revolt, which is right here. Goodness gracious, I don't know what in the world is going on in Bosnia, but there's 2 civil wars now going on at the same time. Which is just whatever. I'm just watching that, and it's crazy. So we might not have a new king of Bosnia and Herzegovina soon. Let me check what they're fighting for. They want Prince Emir's claim. And he wants... What's 14-year-old want? He wants a different person's claim. Let me look at the... Who is the heir to what here? So... That is crazy. I didn't know our son was... He's only 3 people. He's 3rd in line in case the kings and queens of Bosnia all die. It's due to the fact that Edmund II's wife, first wife who had his heir, Edmund, is the daughter of the previous king of Bosnia, whose son is now stuck in like 2 civil wars. So I guess we'll see how that plays out in the near future. If we beat Hellas in another battle, just give up. Please, you're dragging this out. We have our army we could be using for other things. Why are you gonna make this take so long? We just want your money. We didn't need to destroy your country by wrecking everything. Why are you gonna make this difficult? Why? Whatever. Okay, close that out. There. Just give me the money. There we go. You're our tributary now. Let's send our troops back home, which will take a while. After we do that, we may raise our troops again to invade somewhere. And that place will be Venice, because we had a... Well, never mind. Do we? We do not. Oh, wait, we have a casus belli to take Venice. And if we take Venice, that would be good for us. What's this about? No, someone wants to invite us to war. One of our tributaries do. We're going to say no to that. Disband this Yugoslavian army right here. We got to disband the other one. The main one once it gets back up through the Balkans in the south. Can we ransom that guy? I just remember we had him. 70 gold. Yes. Get out of here. Get out of my prison, my dungeon. Let's get rid of this army. Disband it. Now we're going to fight Venice. Because we need to expand the borders of Yugoslavia. Claim Venice. Whatever, it's Venice. So let's gather our troops. We're not going to call in any tributaries because they need to be transported on fleets. And that might be more trouble than it's worth. But we got to assemble our land levies and our naval levies. Put them in split, whatever. It'll be here. And we'll just land in Venice. And just wreck them completely. I hope. It's going to be an amphibious landing, so it could go wrong, but we'll see. Get these ships over here. Go through the Adriatic. Bring the boats to this place. That is a lot of boats. Reassembling our army will take some time. And the Bosnian Civil War carries on with 3 different sides, all wanting to be on the throne. We're just sort of watching that as the Emperor of Yugoslavia. Edmund the Third, I guess he had a daughter. Let's get him married to another woman so we can have more children, maybe. More potential heirs. Get him betrothed to the Princess of Romania for some more legitimacy, I guess, due to the fact he's controlling land that's in the de jure Kingdom of Romania. Oh, we could create that, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That could backfire in the future. The reports of commanders were clear. Even your most loyal warriors follow heathen practices in the camps. Hold Yugoslavia ceremonies in every camp. Edmund of Yugoslavia is now officially our heir. That's good. Bring out the branding iron for somebody who's a heretic. So let's use the branding iron. Let's give Edmund the title of the Kingdom of Romania. He's not going to be a very powerful king, but he's still going to be a king nonetheless. So congratulations to him. So let's make him positions. What do we got here? Walls. Edmund, where's he at? Yeah, he's going to be our heir still. Oh, goodness gracious. Our brother-in-law is going to be the next emperor of Yugoslavia, possibly. Our loyal vassal is going to give us a donation, but he also wants us to give him a favor in return. No, that's Edmund II's. Oh, wait, no, never mind. No, we're not going to do that. I think Edmund II's uncle died. Did he? Yeah, he did. He died recently. Died in March of 2576, this year in game. Whatever, we don't need money. We have plenty of money. We just need land. We want all the land for Yugoslavia. We need to make our borders bigger. So we're going to get our army assembled to take on Venice, who is just waiting there since it's an island. And I'm not sure how much of a military they have. Oh yeah, they had a peasant revolt, so it should be pretty weak. So we're going to invade Venice right after they had a peasant revolt, because peasants, they're peasants, and we're nobles. So this is Middle Ages 2.0, so you know what's going to happen here. Expose someone immediately for doing something. We have a new heir. Well, I don't know what's going on there. What is going on? How is he our heir? How does that work? Can you just make our son the person in charge? That's all you gotta do. Okay, whatever. Let's give him one more wife. Princess of Doggerland. There, he has 4 wives now total. We lost a battle, I think. That's not good. Did we? Where? Whatever. Get these boats together, assemble them. Merge, please, merge. There we go. So let's pack up these troops and send them off to Venice to wreak havoc on the islanders there. We're losing some land. It doesn't matter. Where are we being attacked anyway? They're attacking something. I don't know where. We're going to be in Venice very soon. There we are. We're already in the city, which is very weak because it's just recovering from a siege. So they had a peasant revolt. Now they're being invaded by Yugoslavia. That's the fate of Venice in this playthrough, I guess. Whatever. It'll be part of our realm very soon. The KGB spread to Germany. That doesn't sound concerning at all. The notorious KGB have expanded their influence yet again, seizing yet another castle, this time in eastern Germany. Hopefully they don't come to the Balkans. If they do, we'll drive them out. We don't want them down here. We got things under control. So Venice is almost killed. Well, not almost taken. But it is proving to be not as hard as we thought. I mean, it wasn't going to be that hard in the first place because they had a peasant revolt. But this is pretty easy, honestly. For a place that's essentially a powerful merchant republic independent of ourselves. Whatever. It's in our realm. What do we do? It has a lot of cities, so it needs a mayor. Let's just hand it off to someone in our court, I guess. Do we have anyone? Anyone? No? Whatever. Let's find somebody in our realm who's good with finances. Stewardship. Okay. How am I the third? How is... Whatever. Edmund II's the 4th skilled person with finances in this kingdom. We have a Walchechian here. He's in the court of Edmund II, who's the son of Edmund II of Yugoslavia. So let's get this guy, Anton. We're going to make this Walchechian the ruler of Venice, because we can. Congratulations, you're going to be in charge of a county now. You're the mayor, the Walchechian mayor of Venice. Romanians in charge. Noble warrior at the gate, a man named Vazarian, joins our court. Welcome. Let's disband our troops. We want to take on... We want to take Verona next, because we're trying to expand west into Italy. But it's going to take time, because we could have holy wars. We may take advantage of that. Honestly, could we? No, I don't think we can. No. No, we can't. There's San Marino. How are we going to handle this? We can only claim a province. We don't want to do that. We could claim a province, then use it as a launching pad for a holy war. So maybe let's just have the war. Call in all of our troops and our vassals, our tributaries, well, vassals and tributaries. We're going to assemble our military and just wreck Verona here, because we want their lands to be a launching pad as a forward base of operations for us to start holy warring the Catholic rulers of Italy. So we're going to take Verona here to really beat back the ruler of Veneto, I think it is. So let's assemble our troops. This is the 3rd war in a very short amount of time. All of our vassals, our tributaries are being assembled, and they're going to be gathered together to form a wrecking ball. Just destroy everything in their way once that's done. How's Bosnia doing? Oh, the war's not over yet. The civil war still continues. How's Edmund II doing? I mean, we should probably start trying to get favors from people to get him in power in case Edmund II dies. There's our vassal of Bulgaria. He's not very happy. What can we do? Can we buy a favor from him? No, we can't. Let's give him a gift. Can we buy a favor from him now? Please? Let me buy a favor. 600. Oh, that's a lot of money. 680. That's what he needs for a favor. So our troops are getting ready. Apostate is found. That is the brother-in-law. I mean, lose piety. Oh, goodness. Just bring out the branding iron. He's going to be still alive by the end of all that. I mean, he's already dealing with other issues anyway. He's fighting he's fighting the Civil War. He's wounded, and he's stressed, so he's not having a good time. And let's go take on Veneto. I think that's how you say that. The ruler of Verona. And our Austrian allies are in northern Italy, doing the work of Yugoslavia for us. Let's drive our troops forward. We've crushed their main army. Let's take out their capital, which we're fighting for. Just siege it down. Can we do that? Yes, we can. It's not that hard. Very nice. Everything's going very smoothly. So this is going to be another victory for Yugoslavia. There is a holding belonging to the Knights of Lazarus. We can't take it. They're a Catholic holy order, but we can't take that holding because we're not at war with them. Doesn't matter. We're still going to win the war. And they're just going to be our awkward neighbors. I mean, we're just going to share. We're going to control the county their holding is in their barony. Okay, so you see what I mean in a second. War's over. Enforce peace. Thank you for the land. So what are we going to do? See, Knights of Lazarus, we're just stuck holding their land. I mean, controlling the county their barony is in. Like I said earlier, let's disband this group here, and we're going to hand off Verona to Edmund II's third son, Boris. So congratulations, Boris. You will now be in charge of Verona, the Serbian ruler of Verona. And let's dismiss our levies and prepare for a possible holy war with maybe San Marino or one of the... crud, I accidentally disbanded them before they got over. Now our army is not really there, but don't worry, it will get better. And let's get Edmund II's daughter married to the Boris of the Bosnian Revolt. I don't know if he will win. What's the war score at? 92% he's going to die, but whatever. She'll just have to get a new husband if he does perish. Can we buy a favor, please? Somebody's being accused of witchcraft. She will burn at the stake. Witches are bad in this world. And New Era, Old World. They're not approved of, apparently. So let's buy the favor of the king of Bulgaria. Buy favor. I can't... Come on. I just want you to make sure my son gets in power. Who are our electors? So the king of Slovenia. Where's he at? Right here. The 5-year-old is a elector. Can we buy favor from him, or is he too young? I mean, I guess he's too young. He's reaching with the side. So who do we get land? Who do we get? Bosnia and Herzegovina. Here, take some money. Or, here, we'll give you money. Oh, never mind. He died. Did I just give him money as he died? Well, that's convenient. Okay, no, I didn't give him the money, but he just died right there just as I looked at him. Okay, he's been succeeded by his 1-year-old son. And, yeah, that's not good for him. He's still fighting those wars. His dad died of severe stress. Not surprising. Well, oh well. Whatever then. Bosnia is in a lot of chaos so far. Unmarried heir. I guess get him married to... I don't know. Let's look. Get him married to the Princess of Croatia when she comes of age. Open council positions. New chancellor. That's going to be the guy... Oh, that's Boris, the son of Edmund II. Look at the laws. We only need one more person to vote for Edmund II. He will have the chance of becoming the Emperor of Yugoslavia if Edmund II of Yugoslavia dies. So who's going to be... Who's that? The Dubrovka of Dubrovka? I don't know where that's at. Where's that? Oh, there she is, I think. No. Whatever, we'll worry about it later. Right now, let's get ready for a holy war and pierce more into Italy. Let's declare war. Holy war, please. No, they don't approve of that. Why are you not approving of this effort to cause a holy war? Why can we not have a holy war with San Marino? Oh, we don't border them, that's why. That would explain that. So what can we do then? We want to fight a holy war with Lombardy. We need to. But our Chancellor, our Council says no, so we gotta kick out someone, evidently. Grand Mayor, you gotta go. You don't like what we're doing? You're a bad advisor. You're gonna be kicked. You're out of here. Where are you at? Fire Councilor. You need to approve my decisions. You need to approve of them. That's why you have a job. I need yes men to lead wars. Holy War, let's get this going. This might backfire horribly, but we'll find out. We have all of our tributaries. We have our army, which could be looking better, but whatever. We're Yugoslavia. We'll just steamroll them, hopefully. We have a deft stack of troops and vassals. Call everybody in. Let's get the men in. A huge army we need assembled. And go on our holy war for Lombardy as we try to continue our advance into the Italian peninsula, because our end goal in the long term is to get Rome, which is a holy site for the Yugoslavist religion. And having a holy site for your religion and Crusader kings is always a nice thing to accomplish. We have built a war chest. Good. Now, what can we do? They're calling in allies. We may have to call in mercenaries. Let me look at the odds here. They have a lot of friends. So let's call in some mercenaries for our own side. The back ones I see, once we can see. So who's this? Cost 595. That's 56. That's a lot of money that we got. Who can we get then? Let's get the Arsenal. We're gonna bring in the Arsenal. They are Southerners from the UK. Well, from Britain. The Arsenal. I think they're named after a football team or something. But let's bring them in. They're gonna help us fight the Catholics. This is a Catholic Yugoslavist war. Essentially, well, plus our tributaries. Catholics versus Yugoslavia. This is what this is going to be. Our troops are trying to get together, and so are the Catholics. We need to get together before they can and try to destroy their armies as they assemble. There's some troops right there. Be careful. Find a battle now. We are fighting in a battle. We are going to win, though, I think. Look at the numbers. Yeah, I think we're going to win. We should bring in more troops soon. We have the mercenaries on the way. Everyone we can get is we got everything. This is our entire military at full force. Okay, Edmund II of Romania is now going to be our heir. Terrific. That's wonderful. Alright, send in the troops. And Bosnia's king has formed an alliance. Whatever, not really relevant to us right now. Let's continue the advance and go fight for Verona, which is under siege. New heir. Whatever. This could be a mistake. Let's beat the Bavarians. Austrians will help us fight the Bavarians. This is a really crazy war. I'm not going to lie. It's essentially, like I said before, it's Yugoslavia and its tributaries, which includes Austria, North Macedonia, Greece, and all this area down here. Albania, Greece, Yugoslavia, Austria versus Catholics, which include Lombardy, and their many, many, many allies. So this is a pretty climactic showdown for a holy war for Lombardy. If we ultimately win this conflict, the Catholics will be very weak. So we're going to have a battle, a very big battle. We're going to have the terrain advantage. Some for our Grand Hall. Let's hold. Bring out the branding iron. Please come send your reinforcements. What are you doing? We have the terrain advantages. Summon some guy to our court. What's this about? Crisis will get calmer. We won. We won. The Catholics have been defeated at the Battle of Treviso, which is great news. Lombardy and their allies are sent scrambling as their army is defeated as we hold the high ground and they had to cross a body of water. I think I'm going to end part 4 here. You can check out New Era, Old World in the video description. And if you enjoyed the video itself, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in part 5.